Fears. Whether it was being bit while you were alone with your uncle's dog or being alone with your uncle, there are things that happen early in our lives that cause us to get fears, and we all got them. Like me personally, I hate bugs. Okay, not all bugs. Obviously, I'm not scared of flies or mosquitoes, but spiders and centipedes, man, they're the worst. Like literally the other day, I was chilling in my bed in my dorm. I was talking to my roommate about whatever, when abruptly, he stopped talking and started looking directly above me while saying absolutely nothing. Like, you know that scene where the colossal titan showed up over the wall for the first time and everyone just looked at it? That's what it felt like. So I looked back and I saw this absolutely disgusting, vile centipede right behind my head, man. And this thing was menacing. It must have been as big as my dick. Anyway, I took off from my bed like a track runner, screaming like a complete bitch. After that, my roommate, who is not scared of bugs, tried killing it, but somehow he missed it and lost it. And it went missing, bro, behind my bed. For the next hour, we tore apart my side of the room, except he did all the work. I was too scared to go anywhere actually near to where that centipede might be. So I just stood in the corner of the room holding out my flashlight until eventually I found it and I killed it. And the thing is, it's not like I live in the Philippines or Indonesia where the bugs are bigger than the people there. Where I'm from, the most intimidating bug I'll run across is probably like a cockroach or, you know, a black widow, which while they are terrifying, you're actually very unlikely to die from a black widow. If I really break down the numbers, my chances of dying in a car crash are way higher than ever dying to a black widow bite, since nobody has died to one of these since the 80s. But obviously, I'd much rather be inside a car than anywhere near these spiders. So really, is my fear invalid? And you know what's weird? Sometimes you can develop a fear of something without a traumatic event even ever happening. Like when I was young, I loved riding roller coasters. And growing up, I used to go to this theme park called Six Flags. And this particular Six Flags I went to literally had the tallest roller coaster in the entire world. It's called King the Kai. It's like the biggest attraction there. Except when I was a kid, I was always too short to actually ride that coaster. And I remember thinking like, man, I cannot wait till I'm older and I'm super tall and I'm able to ride this coaster. Well, you know, turns out I only grew to like 5'6". But anyway, that is tall enough to ride that coaster. I'm just too pussy to do it now. And it's not just roller coasters. Pretty much any height freaks me out so much. Like there's this monument in New York City called the Vessel. I'll put up a picture of it, but it's this huge structure where you had to climb up a bunch of floors and then you get to see a really nice view of New York City. And my family decided to go up there, but literally the entire time I did not look over the edge once. Like it was a glass railing on both sides of the walkway, and I remember just standing in the middle and staring at the floor because I'd panic just thinking about how easy it would be to fall off from that railing. And anyway, the whole place closed down because too many people kept on trying to unalive themselves off of it by jumping. So, you know, my fear there wasn't completely unfounded. You can definitely fall off of it. You just had to do it on purpose. Anyway, all these fears got me curious about what other phobias are out there. So I went searching far and wide for the most bizarre phobias. And here is a list. Erythrophobia, fear of blushing. Dermatophobia, fear of houses. Where do they sleep? Hippopotamonstrosquidillophobia, fear of long words. Gynophobia, fear of women. I kind of get this one. Genophobia, fear of knees and kneeling? How is that even possible? Only way I could think of being afraid of kneeling is if you're a Catholic priest altar boy. Anyway, I don't know how to end this video, but this is the end of the video. Subscribe, like. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.